First of all, back last summer while I was still governor and there was talk in the campaigns about dismantling Connect, we asked Deloitte to talk with the federal government and to give us an estimate of what it would cost to go from Connect to the federal exchange. And at the time they came back and said, you know, it could be upwards to $23 million. Now, is that matching money? Well, we don't know. You know, if it's not matching money, it would cost the state that much money. That was their estimate. If it was matching 90-10 money, then we'd have to pay 10% of that, and the feds would pay 90%, but nobody knew that or still knows that at this time. Now, after that, Deloitte worked out in Oregon, I think it was, and developed some programs because they had to phase out, their state exchange didn't work. So they had to phase to the federal exchange. And so they came up with some programs, and they said in the fall, just informally, they said, well, you know, it's not, we think we can do it cheaper than that now. But they never gave us another official estimate. I would like to ask the Bennett administration to let Deloitte come out and talk about it. I mean, you know, I think that would be good for everybody because they're the ones that built it. They're the ones that he's employed, I guess, to tear it down and transition it to the federal exchange. They ought to be able to give us a good estimate. I mean, they've come up with these bogus numbers. I mean, you know, if you'd come up with half of the 23 million because Deloitte had developed some programs, I mean, that could be right. I mean, it could be 12 million or 10 million or 14 million, but $230,000, it's ridiculous. They're not accounting for, they've said they're going to have connectors. Connectors right now cost almost $7 million a year. They said they've got to have a call center. Call center right now is over $7 million a year. So there's 14 million right there. You know, they're playing games with the arithmetic, and we've seen that happen before in lots of administrations. So at the end of the day, though, we don't need to be arguing about numbers. What we need to be arguing about is whatever system we have, is it good for Kentuckians? Is it going to provide every Kentuckian with access to affordable health care? Are we going to be able to maintain that 93% coverage we've got and maybe boost that up? I'd love to see every Kentuckian have it. At least they've got access to it now. We still got 7% out there we're hunting for. But, you know, it'll make this state an amazing place if we get ourselves healthy.